Hello, friends. This is Dave Hurwitz, executive editor at ClassicsToday.com. Happy Easter 2025. Now, I normally ignore holidays. I really do, because I just don't care. I think that my job is to just review records and, do them as I do them. And so I pay very little attention to what's happening in the outside world. That, I think, will give these videos hopefully a certain amount of staying power. However, there are exceptions to every rule. And in this case, this recording of Bach's Easter Oratorio was obviously launched, supposedly, in time for Easter and Holy Week and all that stuff. And the problem is, in the United States, in any case, it's just coming out. It's really too late. It should have come out a month before. I don't know if any of you were involved in the record business, but you may recall, if you were, that Christmas lists and orders for Christmas recordings showed up in the stores in August. That's when you had to, or July, that's when you had to put in your orders for Christmas repertoire, and it would all ship in like October. So there was plenty of time to maximize the commercial potential of the holiday in question. Well, these guys haven't quite maximized the commercial potential. But on the other hand, it's a bit of a conundrum for me, because I have the disc, and it is Easter, and it is the Easter Oratorio. But if I promoted it well before Easter, then a lot of you might have rushed out and bought it before Easter, and it's really not very good. And that's the issue. I wanted to cover it, but I didn't want to cover it in such a way that would get you, all hepped up for a not terribly thrilling version of the Easter Oratorio for Easter. You deserve better, in my view. So I have to combine my holiday perceptions with my critical, professional, obligations. And here we have it. It's coupled with Bach's Magnificat, and it features, let's see, who are we talking about? Yes, Nick McGegan and the Cantata Collective out of Berkeley, California. They've done the B minor Mass, they've done the St. John Passion. They're not great. They're enthusiastic, but let me see. We have this, let's see, the orchestra consists of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 violins, 2 violas, 6 violins total. First and seconds, 2 violas, 1 cello, 1 bass, a bunch of oboes and an oboe d'amore, and some recordings. Recorders. What am I talking about? A couple of recorders and a bassoon, and of course you need to have 3 trumpets, and timpani and an organ. And the chorus, oh my goodness, has like 3 people in it. No, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15 people. 15 people in the chorus and a teeny, 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 tiny orchestra. Now, the Easter Oratorio and the Magnificat are 2 of Bach's most resplendent choral works. And I emphasize resplendent. They should resplend. And they don't here. You need to have a big sound. You need to have brilliant trumpets. The trumpets here are balanced way back. Balance actually is an issue for this thing all the way through, to be honest. And they're just, there's no feeling of triumphant brilliance and celebratory, grandeur and all of those things that this music has in abundance, and it's all just minimalized. It's a Tempest in a Teapot kind of performance, dryly recorded, strangely balanced, and oh gosh, it bored the crap out of me. Sorry about that, but it just did. And here they all are. There they are, the whole little crew. McGegan is a wonderful conductor, and a wonderful conductor of this music. I'm not sure why he felt that this particular repertoire had to be so uninteresting. There are some very good soloists. Let's see. We have Nicola Richardson, excellent soprano. Arya Nussbaum-Cohen, who sings beautifully in the Easter Oratorio, and without a trace of irony. We have a Nussbaum-Cohen doing the Easter Oratorio. I just think that's fabulous. I really do. And let's see, Thomas Cooley is the tenor. He's okay. Harrison Hincha is a baritone with one of those light baritonal voices that do this Baroque stuff. They're all decent, and sometimes quite a bit better. The choir is just not fabulous. really, the Easter Oratorio begins with a two-movement sinfonia, two orchestral movements, and then you've got a bunch of arias, and then you've got, one of which turns into a chorus. It's a duet that turns into a chorus, and then a final chorus. And those choruses just don't cut it. I mean, they're hasty, it sounds to me, and a little bit scrambled. And this is particularly true in the Magnificat. All the tempos are fractionally too quick for the chorus to actually handle. The very opening Magnificat is a scramble, and it doesn't have enough trumpets on the top. Omnis Generationis, it's one of those choruses. It rolls on. It's a hubbub. It's just kind of a mess, and the tiny violin section doesn't have any weight to carry the tunes. And, I'm just looking at these things when I'm trying to think of like what they did really well. Well, there isn't much. Some of the arias are very good, like I said, because the singers are capable. De posuit potentes. I love that. It's well done by our baritone guy there. And the final Gloria Patri has almost no impact whatsoever. These are brief choruses. The Magnificat is a great Bach work in a small space, and it has to have as much punch as you can bring to it in the big moments, because it has that celebratory grandeur, but you don't have a lot of time to like put it across. The Easter Oratorio, on the other hand, is a reworking of a secular work, totally secular piece that has been Easterfied, and it all depends on the soloist. But I just didn't really cotton to this particular recording. It's not a joy to listen to. It really isn't. The forces are overparted by the music. I can't even get it back at its thing here. It's on Avie, the Avie label, and so I wish you all the best for this Easter, and I hope you enjoy your favorite Easter favorites in the best possible performances. Sad fact is, this is not one of them. So keep on listening, friends. Thanks for joining me. Take care.